Hello there, everybody, and today I'm here to review Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a 3-part arc of this show, Notes from the Underground. So this is part 1 of this arc. So this is a more different arc we've seen for the show. This is where the Turtles go up against mysterious mutants in the sewer, and we see a more adventure aspect of the sewer area. But apparently, this episode was definitely an interesting one for sure. It opens with Mikey watching a horror movie that's black and white, and it's about to be very similar to what's going to happen in the episode. But during this movie, Donatello ends up experimenting on some crystals that he found. But while messing with them, he ends up getting a reading that could lead on a trail to what they're looking for, and it even awakens Master Splinter. So all 4 turtles decide to go investigate of what's going on. But they do pack some items on their travel, which is nice, and even Mikey makes a joke about doing Splinter's voice, which I thought was funny. But when they do find this trail, they end up finding like a mysterious rock that looks very strange. But what the turtles don't know is that they're being followed. But when they do go back to the sewer, they end up finding that this could be a wider substance for what's going on. And so they go further down into the sewer later in the episode, and we see a more abandoned area of the sewer. But they do get ambushed by one of these monsters, and it looks insane the way it looks. But they end up escaping him, I'm pretty sure. Even Mikey sneezes, causing Raph to get mad at Mikey when it starts rumbling. But the main thing the turtles do find in this episode is they find a secret room that it has like a hollow projector of some sort, a force field that ends up almost crushing them to death. But Leo gives Raph the idea of throwing his sai at the projector, and it ends up destroying it. But when the turtles are more investigating what's going on, they end up finding an old footage of a TV screen that has the Foot Clan logo on it, and it's quite crazy. It's revealed that Shredder could be behind this, but apparently it turns out that a bunch of foot soldier scientists have been kidnapping various random humans and experimenting on them and turning them into monsters with mutagen, that the same ones that turn the turtles into turtles. But the turtles are fascinated and feel bad for what has been going on. But it all gets interrupted when they end up bumping into the monsters. But it ends on a cliffhanger for sure. But this episode was definitely interesting for sure. It had a bunch of new backstory for the characters. Like, it shows a more interesting side of the sewer area, that it shows like a different tribe of mutants out there, because this show never really explored like other mutants. There was Leatherhead in this show, and like I'm pretty sure there's just this little arc later in the show where Agent Bishop uses like a disease that turn people into monsters later in the show. But this, I feel, is the most unique when we do find out the plot twist later in the other 2 parts. So, yeah. But yeah, the action's pretty good, the mystery was good, and even Mikey thought this would be like one of his comic books for sure. And yeah, I like the inspiration from like various monster movies. So yeah, this is definitely different from what we usually see in this show. So that's what makes this episode unique, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm excited to review the other 2 parts. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll turtle power.